Welcome back to The Reset. I am Sean Tucker, human performance scientist and authority architect. We are here in the Living Lab documenting the science, the struggle, and the shift for every high-performance dad and founder who is ready to bridge the gap between their ambition and their presence. Your message is your value. Your value is in your business, but if your message is unclear, no one is going to value what you do. Here are the steps and the tips that I've used in my life so that I can get better at articulating what it is I do for my clients, which in turn generates more profit, more impact, and happier, more satisfied customers who refer you long term. This is critical. Pay attention. You do not need to take any notes because you're only going to hear what you're ready for anyway. So, shall we begin? The first step is start actually using AI not to think for you, but to help you think. Use it to ask you questions so you become crystal clear on exactly what it is you want to do and what it is you want to bring in terms of value to your clients. That's step number one. If you don't do that, you're going to struggle and you're probably going to use these awesome language model tools to essentially make yourself more of a potato. Do you want to become more of a potato, more unconscious, and not be able to think for yourself? Or do you want to use them in such a way where it asks you questions, you get more clear, and then you become more decisive on the direction you want to head? I know which one I'm going to choose. Definitely where it's asking me questions, not me telling it to do the work for me. Just to think, because yes, it will do the work for me, but if I'm not decisive in my thinking in the direction I want to take it, well, it's not going to land very well. So that is step number one. Step number two is make sure you have something that your clients can actually see. What I mean by that is if you have a social media platform that you're using or a website or you send emails, make sure that it's congruent across these platforms. If your message is confusing, one, you're going to have confused clients. Two, it's going to be really hard to articulate and have these knowledge panels like Google or Anthropic or, basically any search tool, find what it is you do because you need to be consistent. And so congruency is really, really important. I've made all the mistakes, so you don't have to. That's step number two. Make sure you're congruent across these platforms and actually have tools that are yours, because these platforms, if you're on social media, you don't own them. It's rented land. It is promised land, but it's not. It is rented land. You don't buy it. Even if you have a verified tick, still not yours. So that's step number two. Step number three is start using these messages to really become clear when you're with your clients, when you're with your ideal customers, or even just prospective clients, or even at networking events, that your pitch, your networking pitch, and what you talk about is congruent as well. Because sometimes people have digital identities and then they have like their in-person identity. Merge them, become one, and you will see your business grow a lot quicker. If you're doing health online and you're doing business offline, like it's confusing what it is you actually do, because focus is the thing that will get you results, short-term and long-term. The more focus you have, the more energy goes towards that focus, the more you're going to actually get back from it. So that's step number three. Step number four, the last step, is be consistent with it for at least 30 days. At least that That's bare minimum. If you're doing really big changes, at least 180 days, 6 months. If you're doing small little refinements on your message, 30 days. Give it 30 days. Test it, push it out. See what the market does, see how it responds. Because if you're not testing, well, you're only guessing. Testing with hearing what comes back, the response and the feedback in the data, that's what's interesting, because that will build the repeatable, consistent process and business for you anyway. So that's step number 4. Follow these and I guarantee you will get more results. You'll get more profit. You'll actually not only increase your revenue and profit, but you'll actually feel better about what you do anyway. Because more focus means that you have more space and time for things that are probably of equal or more importance than what you're doing for your business. So yeah, that's really that simple. It brings us to the end of the reset. So if you found it valuable, share it with one person. Thanks for stopping by. And if you're ready to stop being a passenger in your own life and start being the architect of your legacy, make sure you comment the word reset and I'll send you the 7-day integrity reset. Remember that most people wait for their life to change. We are the ones who architect our choice. Change your state, choose how you show up. I am Sean Tucker. I will see you in the next one.